Mr. Beast has 150 million subscribers. Is this due to his skill or luck or perhaps something else? Mr. Beast was born on May 7th, 1998 in Kansas, but grew up in Greenville, North Carolina. As a kid, Mr. Beast was interested in playing sports like baseball and basketball. Just like most kids, he developed an interest in video games, which led him to starting his first YouTube channel. When Mr. Beast uploaded his first video, he received 20,000 views. It was about a guy who destroyed his base in a video game. From this point, Mr. Beast realized he could get views.
And so I uploaded it, and my first video got 20,000 views, like instantly, because it was like all the people that played the game was like, oh shit, you can hack in this game. I fell in love, and I've been hooked ever since.
For most people, it could take years or at least hundreds of videos. So from this point, Mr. Beast was hooked and continued to upload videos. However, most of his videos got less than 100 views, and all of the content that he was posting at this time was gaming videos. Mr. Beast wanted to be a YouTuber, or at least he was going to die trying.
I didn't talk to anyone. I hardly had any friends because I was so obsessed with YouTube. As back then, just no one cared. So it's like, I thought I was just like, didn't even know how to speak. Like literally, I just couldn't hold a conversation with a single person because people would just tell me all you talk about is YouTube. And I would try to talk about something else. But back then I was so hyper obsessed. I literally just didn't know how to.
But what were you obsessed about? Were you obsessed about other channels, your channel?
Everything from like learning how to editing, the pacing of the videos, like ideas, what's going viral, what's trending, what's hot. Especially back then, I had no idea what worked. I mean, I had to like self-teach myself everything, even, frame rate on cameras, coloring of the video, just stuff like that.
Mr. Beast really focused on YouTube more seriously in the later part of his high school career. At this point, he began to transition out of posting gaming videos and trying to focus more on real life content. His goal was to be a full-time YouTuber before he graduated high school, so he would not have to go to college.
Kind of the turning point was when I graduated from high school, and my whole life I was like, I want to be making enough money by the time I graduated to do this full time, and I wasn't. I was still only making a couple $100 a month. I graduated high school, and my mom was like, either move out or go to a community college. And I didn't have enough money to move out, but I hated school with a passion.
Mr. Beast's mom loved him, but she did not know anything about YouTube and believed he needed to get a real job or go to college. Mr. Beast was not a full-time YouTuber by the day he graduated high school. Mr. Beast was not going to let this discourage him. This was all he wanted to do. He found 4 like-minded friends that were also into YouTube and wanted to grow. They used to sit in Skype calls for every waking hour, studying the different YouTube trends. They analyzed what thumbnails were getting over 10 million views, how often they cut from different camera angles, what made a good YouTube title, the pacing of a video, and even how to tell better stories. At this point, summer was coming to a close and school was getting ready to start. Mr. Beast knew he had to go to college to make his mom happy and started his first day of college. By the second week of school, he had completely stopped going to class. To make his mom happy, he would drive to campus, park, and sit in his car, working on videos for every hour that school was going, either editing or coming up with ideas or even sitting working with his friends.
What I did was I would act like I was going to community college, but I would just work on videos in my car and edit and stuff like that. I had straight zeros. And so now the clock had started because once my mom found out, I was screwed.
On January 31st, 2016, he would upload a video that would change everything. The video was called Counting to 10,000, a 3-hour and 30-minute video. The quality of this video is still pretty poor compared to what it is today, but this video was a sign that things were about to change. He knew at this point he had to do things that were different to grow. A few months later, he uploaded another video called Cutting a Table in Half with a Plastic Knife. This video got 3.6 million views. Now, the thing that was connected between these two videos at the time is how special and unique the ideas were. At this point, he was trying to figure out how to continue to replicate by trying different videos, but he still wasn't understanding exactly why these videos were exploding with views, and other videos were doing below average. For example, listening to my old voicemails for the first time, or epic new gaming and YouTube setup. The secret sauce that he was missing for those videos that didn't do well were they were catered only to his audience. As somebody who does not know Mr. Beast, they do not care about his voicemails or what his YouTube gaming setup looks like. In November 2016, a few months go by and he continues to study the YouTube algorithm. After reading the entire B-movie script, another success, the next major video was I counted to 100,000. A 23-hour long video, he figured out the strategy of doubling down. When you have a very popular video, you create something similar but bigger and more special. Therefore, it creates more curiosity in the viewer. He then got his first big brand deal, which was $10,000, and he gave it all away to a homeless guy. This was a bit of a change for the channel compared to some of his previous videos that were free. At this point, he began to give away money to pizza delivery drivers, Twitch streamers, and others. Although the videos were going up, Mr. Beast would have to continue to one-up himself every time, from counting to 10,000 to 100,000, or from $10,000 to $100,000. The videos had to get more expensive and they had to get more extreme. At this point, Mr. Beast could not post a video going backwards. If you just watched Mr. Beast give away a Lamborghini and then he would try and post a video of giving away an iPhone, as a viewer, it would almost feel cheap. Nonetheless, Mr. Beast has done a very good job of continuing to do good, helping people with his charities, staying out of controversies, and continuing to step up his videos with either more money or taking concepts into a different direction. For example, spending 24 hours on the top of a mountain, or I ran a marathon in the world's largest shoes. These were all really popular videos, but they were also free. Why did Mr. Beast become the biggest creator on YouTube? What is so special that makes him number one? Obviously, he makes good videos and they're pretty entertaining to watch, but there's other really amazing creators out there as well. I think for one thing is that his ideas are very appealing to the masses. For example, $1 versus $500,000 plane ticket. I mean, even if you had $500,000, most people are not going to spend that on a plane ticket. I think the other thing that sets Mr. Beast apart from almost everybody is how much money he puts into every video. He reinvests almost everything to make the videos better, and most people don't do that. I think Mr. Beast will be on top for a very long time. Mr. Beast has put the blueprint in place for somebody definitely to come in and change everything.